play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in. I get it in. I get it in. Hit for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in. I get it in. I get it in. I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun, a 101, you should know that. I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fold, bang roll, on the go, ice wall, ice wall, ice wall. Hit for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Hit for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I miss my baby, so I hit them on the FaceTime. I need it all for them, so no, I cannot waste time. Facing these oceans, feel the water on my waistline. We trust the process and only know it takes time. You can get it, got no worries, I'm gon' make mine. Going global, I'ma get it out the state lines. Paying taxes at a more than what you make now. Different bracket, eating off a different plate now. For my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Hit for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. It's only 8 a.m. I don't do it for the gram. I know I'm a man. I'm a 2020. Whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020. Reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Yeah, new Jeep, no doors with it. No, I won't stop now. Who you kidding? Kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it. I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that it's here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundromat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Yeah, new Jeep, no doors with it. No, I won't stop now. Who you kidding? Kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it. I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Good morning all. Yes sir, hope everyone is well, hope everyone is good. Let's get it. Happy today is Wednesday today. So let's see what we got going on today. Good morning. Today actually I looked at the pre-market here a little bit. We have some nice ranges. Gold has popped up quite a lot here, makes it hard, but other things look pretty interesting. So we're going to have a look at everything here today. Start off with the calendar here, see what we got going on the calendar. Wednesday, a lot of NZD news, not really going to affect me. USD, little bit of stuff here, nothing really heavy. We have GP news, little bit of French, but that's okay. Not really going to affect too much. FOMC meeting minutes tonight, which is interesting. But that's not till late tonight. So not really anything in our session that we need to worry about. So look here if there's any interesting article. Let's check this guy. This guy's talking about 10 things that he wished he told himself 5 years ago that would have stopped him from losing 44 grand. He could have paid $75 for this. So just saying. But anyways, sheesh, man. These are why brokers make a lot of money. 9 losses in a row. Number of losing trades 213. Man, average losing trade is only $200 and you still lose 44 grand. Average winning trade $4. Wow. Anyways, let's see his points. Wow. Look at these results. Look at that. Not one win he has on MES. NQ is not bad. Let's see what's happened. So, first thing, I wish I understood A+ setups are rare by design. Exactly. If you're trading multiple times a day, you're probably forcing things. Best trades are obvious. They stand out. If you convince yourself click buy or sell, it's not A+. Sit on your hands is a skill. Yes. I wasted too much time glued to every single candle. Watching price tick by tick makes you emotional and reactive. Zooming out changes everything, right? That's why we always start at higher time frame. Once I started respecting higher time frame context and structure, my entries improved without changing anything else. Guys, do we notice a little trend? All the guys who are struggling is the stuff that I preach on a day-to-day basis. It's because I was in that struggle as well, and I had to find solutions to get out the struggle, and those solutions are probably what others find solutions. Now, I know people on the internet like to put in your head that this is the best way and you should be a market maker and you are X, you are Y. No, doesn't matter, right? Another painful lesson was learning to walk away from the screen, right? Setting alerts, stepping back, remove so many impulsive trades. Staring at the charts all day creates boredom trades. Yes. FOMO trades, revenge trades, none of these pay. Right? That's why I'm very specific with times. I can get up and leave the chart. What does he say? Learning to walk away. Right? So many people are like, when's the trade? When's the trade? When's the trade? Right? And then I walk away because I know long term, right? And then this is what happens to people when they don't listen. They just want this fairy tale world. So it's up to you. Hopefully you don't want that. Missing moves used to destroy me mentally. We spoke about this yesterday. Now I accept it as part of the job. FOMO will empty your account faster than any bad strategy ever will. There's always another trade tomorrow. There's no recovery from blowing discipline today. That's pretty nice saying that. Pre-market prep became non-negotiable. Marking key levels before the open, reviewing every trade after the session made my mistakes impossible to ignore. Logging everything showed me patterns I would never seen otherwise, especially when I start tagging forced trades emotional decisions, right? And then you can also have people to, sometimes you can't see your own difficulties, your own issues, right? So having someone to have an outside eyes looking at your data and tell you, no, actually from your data and my experience, this is what I see, is even a faster way, right? Time of day matters more than most people want to admit. Do I have to probably read this? No. I used to trade when I was bored. Now I only trade during my best hours. Not late day gambling, not one more trade because I'm sitting there anyways, right? I also learned to cut trades fast if they were invalidated. Either setup works or it doesn't. Small losses are are a big expense, but big losses are just unnecessary. Quality over quantity. Cash is a position. Wow, I like that. I like that saying. I'm gonna take that. I like that. Yeah, that's a great one. You see, even I get value from this. You know, this is something yeah, this is very good. Not trading is a choice everyone can make. Some of my best days are now the days where I take nothing and protect capital. Finally, I wish I spent less time consuming content more than mastering one setup. YouTube video books are like supplements, helpful, but they won't replace real work. Backtest one model deeply, forward test it on paper for months, then go live. I skipped this step and paid for it with tens of thousands. This isn't theory. There are lessons that came from losing over 40,000, doing the opposite. If you're early in your journey, learn from my mistakes instead of repeating them. Here are the tickers where I lost 40k. I mean, if I'm being honest, guys, I don't know what more I can tell you guys of how I set up the education, what I tell you guys about YouTube videos. There's a point where you just have to help yourself. There's a reason I develop something that pulls you away from YouTube videos and makes you master one style, right? There's a reason why I make a backtesting platform, because I know of the value. I'm not making things to help me. I'm making things that actually work, right? This is why it has worked for others, and this is real comments, yeah? This is not what we see on YouTube. These are people who actually go through pain and sit there and lose 40,000 of their own income, right? No guru is going to tell you that that's happened, right? This is my point. Trading is very dangerous. If you put the steps that I say and actually take action, you have education to master one setup. You have books, you know, and videos. You realize they're just supplements. They're not going to help you. And then look, backtest one model. It's going to get you far, huh? Avoid you from losing this much money. Right? It's a simple formula when people put it in front of you, but unfortunately many people fall into the wrong category. It's very sad to see, you know, and I know a lot of people who have been hurt from the market and they just choose not to change. They want to be the same person. They want to rock up to the same schedule, never make a change, just sit there and do nothing and expect results to come. It takes work, man. You know? Like, you know, this is my point. Like, you know, this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to explain that, and we have this, you know. It's just like the internet is an interesting place, right? This guy's asking me, hey sir, how are you? I just wanted to ask, is it possible to trade $1 to $10? Because I hear people say, I don't know, and what broker we can use to do like that. You know? So, if you want to make it far in this game, follow a simple outline that I always preach. And I promise you'll actually see results. Because if it worked for me and it works for others, there's no reason it won't work for you. You just have to follow that approach, take accountability, and step by step you'll make it. I've been through all of that pain that people talk about, and here I am today, reaching every single one of my goals, which I'm very grateful for, right? But that took me not taking no for an answer and always problem solving and understanding that probably 90% of the information is not good, because if it was good, it would work. And what is going to work is logic and things that actually have no way of not failing. Because how is reviewing, backtesting, and looking for one consistent setup, not overtrading, realizing that cash is a position, like he wrote there, his best days trading were the days he didn't take a trade because he knows he's not getting into something stupid. How is that some fancy strategy? It seems boring because people want trades every single minute. But are they the people making shit ton of money? Online they look like they are, but in reality, are you doing it yourself? Right? Until you do it yourself, come speak to me. Because I know what's worked for me. I know what it takes to be transparent online and show your trades every single day for 3 years. And it's not taking micro signals every single second. I can tell you that much. You can be two different people online. So I love reading that because it puts a sense of reality into this game, right? So now let's go make some money. Today, daily time frame closing bullish, I would assume. No, it actually closed bearish. 4 hour close bullish, my bad. So deep bearish candle close, 4 hours closing bullish. Yeah, that's the one. Breaking structure there. As we can see, very interesting to break structure. This is actually more leaning to bullish, even though with the very bearish close, we have very, bullish length here. Until basically we get this 4 hour closing back in the range. Now, we could expect that to happen, meaning start to see 1 hour start to roll over. We start to see 30-minute structure broken. We start to see 15-minute structure broken. We can look for sells. We can look for sells and trade price towards the downside. Until that happens, we could just consolidate here. Asian has been great again. Clean setup ones, closes above. Very straightforward Asian sessions, right? Not really seen many headaches during Asian session. Clean upside move, plenty of volume. Is London going to continue this move? If it is, we need to be what? We need to be more on the aggressive side because we are catching like the scraps, right? They had an amazing meal in Asian session and now they leave us with the scraps. Unless this is a pullback to continue the opposite direction. Because if we start heading down now during London, this Asian has set us up nicely. You know? This Asian has set us up nicely. Because if we want to try move down today, nice. Asian has given us all the liquidity we need, the range we need, we can start to trade that. If we're going to continue bullish today, we probably need to get above the range here. Very messy with these wicks and these 5 minutes here. And then of course we have resistances to the left. Is it on a 30? Yeah, it's a 30 and a 15, both. So that would be a target, right? At the top of the range. Hardest place to buy actually. This is the lowest probability. There's still probabilities to win, but it's the lowest probability. It's only based on volume. So we have to see. We have to see, are we going to get the push to the next zone? But if we move to assets like DAX here, which is interesting. Okay. Daily time frame came with a massive candle here. Boom. Massive bullish candle rejecting here. We have 4 hour time frame. Right? Amazing candle close here. Asian has slowed since the Chinese New Year. No, Asian's great, man. Amazing moves during Asian. I think it's picked up. I'm seeing, today's Asian session from market open here, 600 pips. And we're not even in crazy trading time like we were before. This is the new normal. 600 pips in a session is amazing, man. If you need to catch 20, 30 pips, very easy. 30, 40 pips, very easy. 80 pips, very easy. You have 600 pips from market open today. All you have to do is just buy there. Boom. You're going to make money. Buy here. Boom. Going to make money. Buy here. Boom. Going to make money. Right, look at these 5 minute pullbacks. Buy stop there. Boom. Make money. Buy stop there. Boom. Make money. Buy stop there. Make money.
Well, it was a counter trade. Yeah, the session was bearish.
Yeah, but the point is that we're talking about movement, Movement. It's not, Asian is not slowing down. Regardless of counter, but movement, right? Volume. So, with this 4 hour candle now, breaking structure, we can see it wasn't counter as well. We had bullish candle here on 4 hour. It's not counter. This 4 hour candle closed, then we started to get above. So it's not counter. Anyways. We had two. By then, now we have 3 4 hour candle close. We have this bullish 1, this bullish 2, this bullish 3. So it's not 100% not counter trend, even in Asian. This candle closed at before market open. So looking at DAX here, same, we have very bullish 4 hour candle close. 1 hour time frame has created a resistance now, but we're pushing into this very heavy LTA zone here. Very clean candles in this zone here. We are resisting off it. So let's see what price wants to do. We are not bearish here. We're actually bullish bias. 30-minute time frame, a little bit higher, the resistance. 15-minute is also a little bit higher. We'll make it into a box here. And let's see if we maybe come down, retest here. We can take buys back up towards the top of the range. If not, then we'll be looking for breakout trades, would be quite simple and clean. So really it's very easy, man. Very easy, as long as we get volume. So ideally pullbacks, look for supports to trade the pullbacks. If there's no way to enter, then we look for continuation above the high. We have beautiful zones here to the left. Very, very good zone. Only thing we need is volume. No volume today. If London ranges, we're gonna lose a trade and get cooked, right? Which has kind of been a threat on DAX. So I do want to be careful, but yesterday was good. I mean, look at yesterday, was a great move. And if today just becomes choppy, then yeah, I'll have to actually leave DAX for a while because it keeps doing that. It's a random day that's good and you have to guess it, and then it's a day that's choppy. So we don't want to really trade something that does that because it doesn't help us. If we're looking at NASDAQ here, we have pretty similar thing where we bounce from the lows. Daily time frame NASDAQ closing bullish. We have 4-hour time frame now closing bullish. 1-hour time frame bullish structure, creating the same kind of resistance as DAX from the 1-hour resistance. 30-minute also showing us resistance. 15-minute making its way towards the downside. So since we are bullish bias, this would be like a classic counter trend sell here. Don't trust it. I want to follow bias. A fake out would be nice to take a buy back up. I would like that. Buys above the highs as well would make sense. And that's pretty much it. Same plan as I have on DAX there, right? Same plan as I have on DAX. Really not too complicated here. Pullback for buys or continuation buys as well. If we're just going to hang around here, maybe liquidity grab. So fake outs as well I will consider here. Have a quick look at silver because sometimes silver is very interesting. See what we're doing on silver if we have better ranges, because sometimes we can find a better trade than gold on silver. So daily closed bearish like gold. 4 hours should be closing bullish with break of structure. We're at this previous 4-hour resistance right there. That's what we rejected. 1-hour time frame is at 1-hour resistance above here. $15-minute time frame, pretty much the same as gold, I would say here. But we also have mixed bias on silver, so we could end up selling below there. 75 252. That would work. That would work as well. But that's very similar to gold, right? The level we have down here. But gold is actually trying to move up. So let's see. Gold closes here 15-minute in 5 minutes. Would be a breakout trade this, but if we can trust it, we don't know. 80 pips here. We have only a 30 pip target. We need price, but price could push today. Again, we are trading one of the last legs here. It's like a high risk for us. It's a high risk for us. Honestly, I would prefer to sell this because we have more range. We're just relying on 1 hour, because look at 1 hour. 1 hour has beautiful range. Like if this shit wants to continue, we're going to be good. But if it just decides to fail here because of lack of volume and buyers coming into the market, then we're going to lose this trade, you know? So the question is, you have two decisions. You either like, okay, how can we, you know, how can we rely that there's no buyers going to come in? You can't really, because there has been buyers coming in since Asian, right? That's number one. And if you don't want to take that risk of, hey, I'm not sure if buyers are not going to come in, you just sit out today. You sit out and you just say, okay, I'm not touching price today. I'm not touching price because I don't want, you know, I don't want to guess. All right. So sometimes trading requires you to make a decision like that. For me, those decisions are easy to make. Like if I'm not having a good week, or, you know, I'm not up for the week or something, I just sit out of those because I'm like, there'll be options in NY, there'll be options tomorrow. I don't need to take a trade every day, you know? Your consistency will matter as well. Like even yesterday after stream, we were trading with the guys in the group and I gave this NASDAQ entry. I had to rush off for the NASDAQ entry, but it was a clean win. Doesn't annoy me, but that was a simple entry, you know. Actually, NASDAQ yesterday gave us 2 trades. NASDAQ gave London option 1-to-1 and then another New York 1-to-1 as well. I catch the one in New York because I was there. Not catched, caught. What platform do you trade on? I trade on MetaTrader. And if I'm using prop firms, then I trade on their platform. So yeah, that's the analysis for today. Let's see what happens here with this candle closure. If you're joining on the stream right now, welcome, welcome. We just did the analysis, talked about what positions I'm looking for. Now it's a game of waiting for my setup. If you haven't already, I would appreciate you leaving a like on the stream. You know the drill. Hate to say it, part of the game. Do the YouTube business. 300 people here and only 30 likes. Get the likes up to 150. Would appreciate. MetaTrader, which broker? I'm using Vantage Markets. Yeah, I'm using Vantage Markets recently because I have like a little deal with them. We have custom support, stuff like that. It is very useful. We also have deposit bonus if people are interested in that. I was having some problem. I used to use IC Market. Nothing against them. For me, great broker. Some of the assets are good, but I was having a little bit of issues. So I made a switch for now. So we're at this huge wick zone here. Why is your screen blurring? Because you don't have good internet connection. So YouTube is adjusting your quality to keep up with the stream's live thing. Looking at possible counter Asian. DAX sell on open. We have full bullish bias, you know, full bullish bias. But you could go. Yeah, I don't know. We have this candle closing here on gold here, right at 5-minute resistance. You know, are we going to fail here at the top of the range? Are we going to continue? I don't know. Really tough one, man. Let's see if the 5 actually closes above the resistance. Would be the first 5-minute candle closing above the resistance. Then we can look for a nice bottom wick and then maybe some sort of entry. We need a good push to get a 1-to-1, so it needs to continue up during the day. Yeah, stops would have to go below here to survive. And if it pushes this deep, it's now just messing up our range, right? Yeah. So now we'll look for above that 15, to be honest. Or pullbacks to get entries. I wouldn't mind that, man. Get a nice little pullback. Trade like that. Might just fail here and 5-minute actually closes below. It's totally possible in 6 seconds. Which would be very interesting. Wow, check that out. We have enough room to 50. So it did close below the 5. That's extremely interesting. So this is something I like to do. If we can see a 5-minute candle close bearish and then a next one close above bullish, I quite like that. An aggressive setup I can do is just the 5-minute closing above regardless. Just like this and take it like this to fill the wick. I don't mind doing that as well. But the setup I talked about just now where we can get this 5 closing bearish and the next one closing above, I like it. You know? Markets are lifted high, so it might make sense to take counter bias some circumstances. Yeah, it might make sense, but if it continues, you're going to lose. So you need to make sure you have the confirmation, right? Because if you look at DAX, we're in very nice zones as well. Huge LTAs. Every time. So remember, you have to think about it like this. If you're going to take counter bias, you have to go early. You should have sold right there. That's for sure. Because every time we have pulled back, since yesterday has been a buy opportunity. So why today is the time you're looking for sells going to be different? That is what you're answering. That is the hypothesis you're answering. Right? Because you can make money in these pullbacks by selling early. You will make money. But it's a little bit easier to be a buyer in this market. It has been easier. You know? Same thing with NQ, right? NQ, I have bullish bias. So if you want to be a counter trend trader, you can, but this is where if it's gonna fake out, it's gonna fake out from here. So if you want to sell NQ to try catch a counter bias move, that's up to you, right? But I don't have the best probabilities with that. But as a setup, it's fine as a setup. It's just a personal choice of what risk you want to take. I don't have enough argument. We're not at 4-hour resistance to say that we can see counter bias moves from here. We are at a 1-hour resistance, which is quite nice. You know, that will give you some sort of confidence. I mean, how did the daily close on futures? Let's see. Is it bullish or bearish? Yeah, it's bullish on futures as well. And the 4 hours bullish on futures as well. Yeah, NQ on futures, we've tapped a 4 hours. So that's an argument you can make for your counter bias sells. I just know for a fact that if we're going to fake out, we're going to probably do it from here. There are arguments, right? It depends on your risk tolerance. As a setup, we've closed below. You have clean candles here. You know, just don't be upset if price wicks the low and then does that. Like, that's something you have to be ready for. And if it happens, then that's it. You were not looking for that, right? That's not what you were looking for. You know, there's like a very similar concept about this that happens in poker, right? Sometimes you like bet money to get the guy to fold a hand that he thinks he has, right? And that's what you were targeting. So if you're trying to target to fold a king, start betting hard to fold that king. And if he wakes up with aces, it wasn't what you were targeting. So you can just accept that, right? What can you do? The benefit in trading is we don't have to gamble and start betting heavy. We control our risk in trading. But if you're targeting for price to go down, then that's the assumption you're making. And you can be happy if you're wrong, knowing why you will be wrong. If you don't know why you're going to be wrong, then you're making a random guess, which is not a good idea. If you know why you're going to be wrong, then it's fine. A lot of people saying sell. So if you want to sell NQ, sell NQ. I'm going to be interested to see who sells NQ. A lot of people are saying it. And we'll see how it goes. If I'm going to counter trend Nasdaq, I need more information. I need to see price come up, grab liquidity, go down. What do you think about XNES broker? I've not used it myself. I can only speak about things I've used myself. I've used 4 brokers in my trading career. IC markets I've been with the longest. I've tried Black Bull. I tried something called Traders Domain and I lost all my money in Traders Domain because it would ended up being a scam. And then I did Vantage. So now I only stick with big brokers. So XNES would be considered a big broker, but like IC, Vantage, all the big ones, I stick with them. Black Bull was pretty big. Why don't you like Black Bull? I did not like them. I just had better spreads on IC at the time, so I switched. Trying to choose 2 pairs between Nasdaq, DAX, and US30. Which one should I choose and why? Up to you, bro. You choose. At the moment, DAX is not the best. Blackpool, one of the few brokers that offers higher leverage for us Australians. Yeah, that would be an advantage for you, right? And I didn't have any issues with them. Alright, so gold, we're getting that structure we wanted. Nice. Fuck bro, quotes to you for continuing after losing all your money, getting scammed by a broker. I would have rage quit. I've been scammed by two. I've been scammed by FTX and I've been scammed by Traders Domain. So I lost all my money in both. How, you still know me? Possibly. I do. Gym, exercise, a help in trading. What's your thoughts about this? I think it's 100% facts in my opinion. I think it's facts. I'm interested in taking a challenge, but a lot of people are telling me it's a scam, 100%. I will lose my money. Is it true? Yeah, you're more likely to lose than you are to make money for sure. That's guaranteed. Without the right framework, proper education, yeah, you're going to probably lose money in your challenge. But we have a lot of people pulling out significant gains from challenges in our group. So it's not true. It's not true that you can't make money with them, right? We have people here, 5K, with people passing the challenge. He pulled out as well, 4K, withdrawal of 4K. Like here, another 1,400 pulled from challenges. These are all challenge accounts, passing challenge accounts. So it's not a scam if you can pass. Another pass, right? Payouts, you name it, whatever you want. I trade on challenges, I pass challenges, I pulled money from challenges. So I know it's not a scam if you know what you're doing, for sure. Right? It's not a scam. You just need to make sure you know what you're doing, right? Don't pay these prop firms stupid amount of money unless you are actively getting better at what you do. Yes, if you celebrate Ramadan Mubarak. Tradesharpe, I bought a 5K account. I will copy yours until I pass the first account. Then I'm going to be joining the group. Yeah, I just don't get this psychology, man. A few people have told me this psychology and it's just bound to fail. You know? Why would you pay money for a challenge before paying for the group? It is literally like saying, I'm going to play with an NBA player in the NBA and he will just get me good because I'm playing with him, and then I'm gonna pay for the coach that taught him how to trade, or I'm gonna pay for a coach. Do it the opposite way, man. The 5K challenge costs the same as the group, and then use the group to pass your challenge. You know, like I'm telling this to help you. Hey bro, I'm new. Love your work, Kaza. Thanks, brother. Welcome. Just passed my challenge on Tradify. Nice. Like literally. People were... I just made it. I just made this whole series here. Prop firm trading. 16 minutes, 17 minutes, 17 minutes, 29. If you want to trade a prop firm, you need these videos. That will tell you exactly how to do it, when you're ready to do it, how you know you're going to make money, and all of this. Like that's, don't just say, okay, I'm going to take a challenge now, and when I make money from the challenge, then I'm going to invest in education. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work like that. Like if you don't want to pay me, please pay for something else, like anyone else. Brother, the group costs $200. I can't afford it. It doesn't cost $200, man. That is for 5 months. You can pay it monthly. You don't have to pay for 5 months. You need to check the website. Go check the website. It costs $70. Right? There's no $200. $200 is for 5 months. If you check the website, you can see. Right? And that monthly I just opened recently. We'll close it down next week, and then I'll open it next month. We'll do that just to limit. So no, it's not gonna kill your bank account, brother. Don't worry. What's the best advice if someone is down? You mean down 3% in prop firms? I'd say watch my most recent video, guys, on YouTube. If you haven't watched this video on YouTube, this should help you. There's a part here where I show you a risk management diagram. And this I've done for free here. Here's a risk management diagram. This will show you if you're down 2%, if you're down 4%, what's the plan? Prop firm risk management. I'll paste the video for you guys. Go and watch it. That will help you to understand what is the possible outcomes you can take depending on your risk tolerance. See what DAX is doing now. Trying to bounce here on the 5. Might be a breakout trade with the depth of this candle. It's a bit deep. How much to join the group? On the website. This website I just posted in chat. This one here. Tradesharpe. You can check there. Just scroll down. You will see the price. Cost about $2, less than $2 a day. $70. It's the cheapest out there. And you guys will trade NY session with us, Asian session with us, London session with us. I was live in NY session yesterday in the group. Get reviewed, all of that. But it's all there on the website. I sound like a broken record. Don't want to keep repeating. Opportunities there. Take it or leave it. All right, Mr. Gold. I like. 5 minute here, 48 seconds. What we wanted, right? Pull back, close above the zone. Very good. Second thing, remember what I told you about NAS here? NAS struggling to continue down. So be careful. It tried, came below the low. Now it's struggling. I feel like NAS can flip back in the range. Personally. Gold as well here. Let's see how 1 minute looks. Bit sketchy. We need a good bottom wick on gold and then we can look for gold buys. So let's keep an eye on gold buys here. See how the bottom wick forms. Might be able to take something here. See if gold is naughty or nice. This chart is broken. I just checked another chart. We are back in the range on NASDAQ. So NASDAQ is back in the range, and this is what I was talking about, fake out. Right? Everyone was shouting at me, sells, Harry, sells. NAS is 100% sells. And I talked about that fake out. I wish this chart was loading, then I could have been prepared, but I've just checked. I would have taken that. This is bullshit, this chart. Unbelievable, it just lagged like that. Yeah, this chart is lagged. So although sells can play out, but you have to be careful, right? Now if we break below, sells would be good on NASDAQ. If we break below now, it will be good. But these buys here on this I quite like. So for me, I want to try a buy breaking this high. See how it goes. My broker looks a bit different for some reason. I don't know if you guys look the same. My 5-minute candle has a longer wick. Let's see on this. Oh, the whole Owanda feed is down, huh? All of Owanda charts are down. So even though it might break on this, it's still a bit from my broker. So I just need to mark that 15 on my broker to see how much space we have. Once it breaks on the broker. So even though it's broken here, I'm not triggered on broker yet. So let me just draw a line. Where's charts? I'm trying to draw a line, but it's not allowing me to draw a line. There we go. So this is how it looks on my chart. So even though I know it broke it here, but it's not broken, huh? So I'm gonna put it on my chart so you guys can see how it looks on mine. That's the 15 minute, so we're pretty close to the 15 minute. So if it taps this 15 minute here, then I'll have to be, you know, moving break even or something. That's why I've drawn the line there. Same thing yesterday happened for Owanda. Oh, interesting. Unfortunately, we missed Nasdaq because the chart was lagging. I would have liked to take Nasdaq back in the range, give that a shot. But maybe it can do a 5-minute pullback, change the structure we can get in on Nasdaq. But that's annoying. That I thought the chart was just lagged. Then I checked on my futures chart. And on my futures chart, it was closed back on the range. So we'll see how this 5-minute candle closes here. I don't know if I like it closing bearish back inside the range. Maybe I want another 5-minute candle. Let's see how the 30-minute closed here. Would still be valid on a 30. No bottom wick on broker. Interesting spot, to be honest. How to play this. I think on 30 it's still valid for me, man. It's still valid on 30. That's the issue. Just pissed off with Nasdaq. I wanted to be in Nasdaq. That was my whole plan. Go against the guys who are all selling, exactly following bias. It's just perfect, man. I just know it, you know. That's why I have such a strong, like, at least you can be break even on Nasdaq, you know. This is stupid lag chart. So I wanted to give Nasdaq a shot to play that idea. I mean, it could still fail, and then it would have been break-even, which wouldn't have made me feel upset, but just nice to play out that idea. But we have a lot of range on Nasdaq. We can play with that. It's okay. You want to buy into 30-minute resistance? Yeah, I want to buy into that 15-minute resistance and push through it. Get up to 45. The more we coil up like this, the more chance there is to be a bigger move that comes out of this. I have a sell limit order at that resistance. Fair enough. I'm gonna see what happens there. If I start to reject it, I can manage. I'm gonna be in profit. Not too worried. I'm just pissed off with Nasdaq, man. I literally called that piece by piece. I would have been at TP. That stupid chart, man. I thought it was just stalled there. I had gold on my other monitor. Stupid chart. That's insane probabilities, man. The time my setup comes, the chart I'm looking at is not updated. Like, what is that, man? What type of cockblock is that, man? Isn't that insane? This is insane, man. How would you have entered NQ? Bro, I would have entered NQ like this, man. Super simple. Then break even at the high. Like I told you, everyone was shouting at me, sells, Harry, sells, sells, sells. Sells is gonna happen. Can we sell NQ? NQ has CRT. I saw, not sure what CRT is, but, and I said bias, 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 bias. If a fake out is gonna happen, you can go rewind the stream. If a fake out's gonna happen, it's gonna happen here. This is where the fake out is gonna happen. Right? And that's what happened, and that's why I wanted to be part of this move. It's a very simple move, and then you can extend past the high, plus you can try leave runners up to here. You know? Like, realize the value in that, huh? It's massive value to understand how to understand price action at that depth. Stick with bias. Have a plan. Anyways, gold is sleeping here. It didn't trigger my trade, so I'm gonna delete my buy stop order. As you can see, it's just gone to sleep. We'll wait for another 5-minute close above. Once we get a 5-minute close above, we can go again. But not go again, but put the order again.
Bro, Harry.
So, yo, bro.
Bro, we're not gonna talk about how Nas also gave an extra confirmation by rejecting previous 4-hour.
Yeah, the nice thing with NAS is we're still in the range. So today we can get the chance to buy above the high. It's still not over, you know? That's the nice thing with NAS. So although it would be nice to have an earlier entry, this could still reject and end up failing, and it never gives you the 1-to-1. But now for all of my guys who is looking for sells, if we get below, now would be your sell confirmation, right? So this is where the market is funny. And this is one thing I like to say. If a fake out was going to happen, it's going to happen here. And the fake out happened. Like if you had your stop loss above the candle high, you lose the trade, right? Like if you had this type of position and you put your stop loss there, you lost the trade. But my point is, what I want to say is, in a market, two people can be right and you have to just follow your plan. Don't feel like, you know, hey, it has to do this. No, that person that is speaking to you could be right. The sells very well may play off, right? You know, could happen now. We could tap the high now and the sells can play out, which is why. But what I was explaining is, I was explaining the next 15-minute candle, that if we're going to fake out, it's more than likely going to be this candle that's going to do it. Now, if we start to get below here, now you can open the option of, hey, now let me look for sells, because this is giving me a confirmation that we tried fake out, price failed the continuation. Now we're getting down below here. I can extend the sells. Right? And this is the price action I teach on a daily basis here, to be able to identify that. And the market is a funny place because everyone is subjective to their own strategies. you know, and they want to say, no, it has to do this. It doesn't have to do this. I could be wrong today and someone else's strategy could be work. Or they can both work, which is what I see happen a lot, you know. It just happens at different times. So you avoid these fake outs. There's some other checkbox. Yeah, there's some other checkbox to this. At the end of the stream in the exclusive group, I'm gonna explain this in depth to the guys, so they really get an understanding of how to look into this. This is normally what we do. So there I'll explain it. But bias is key, man. I mean, bias is a simple concept. I tell you guys about bias for free all the time. You know, and bias is gonna keep you safe to an extent. Right? But what I want to teach here is how do you know when to go counter bias? That's the more important, right? It's like, okay, fine, we have bias, but how do I know when this is going to be a valid counter bias? And how did you know that this is going to be a fake out zone? What are the check boxes there to give you that idea? That's important. Because it's cool to know about bias, but it's cooler to be able to make money when you use that to your advantage, right? At the end of the day, that's what we want to do, right? We want to make money from the outcomes. So DAX coming closer and closer towards the highs. Let's see if we can get a breakout here. London open in 15 minutes. We have time to break out. Long time since we took a breakout here. I'm actually contemplating on DAX to buy stop the high here for London, if we're still in the range. It can go extremely right, or it could just stop me out. But I kind of see it happening. Rebreak of 4-hour high, liquidity grab during London. So we'll see in the next 15 minutes. That's something I'm planning here. DAX buy stopping the high. Not yet though. Could cook me. I'll be there. Nice one, man. My trading view on gold still frozen. What do I do? Change to the different broker feed. Because it's Owanda that's gone down. Owanda is down. All Owanda feed is frozen, right? Do I use Owanda here? No, that's Forex.com. This one I think is Owanda. Yeah, I see it's frozen. Price is not moving. So switch to something else. So gold here we could take setup 2 as well. 15-minute candle closing bullish in the next 14 minutes will give us a setup, right? If we get the candle closing bullish. We were kept safe by a break of high. Don't know why this feed looks completely different, huh? It's really weird. But everyone else seems to match mine, right? See what DAX is doing. Not really. Pepperstone looks different too. I find Pepperstone always looks different. Yo, Harry, today on YouTube for me, sitting on the train. Yo, bro, I think you're not helping the environment by sitting on the train. You need to be driving your electric car for more economy. Now you make me think about changing my broker. I think a few guys in our group have traded with Pepperstone before. I just remember they used to trade Pepperstone on TradingView charts and really didn't like it. Not anymore? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I remember. There's a few guys. The TradingView charts are messed up. There was a few guys who switched. Gold just swept Asian lows. Asian high. Is this Asian high? Let's check what time this is. 9:30. Yeah, this would be Asian high. We did get above Asian high though. Yeah. Mr. Dax, what are you doing? I'm with Pepperstone and happy. Good. Like I said, I think Pepperstone on TradingView is a problem. All brokers on TradingView are a problem, to be honest. Won't that be a risky trade? Which trade would be a risky trade, bro? Yeah, this closed bearish, next one closed bullish above. We're in the money. Not in the money, but we're in business. Look for buys. I still have IBKR, but I don't like their software. Yeah, you should connect it to something else. IBKR is obviously a strong broker as well, but you'll be trading futures on them. Let's see if Nas now gets above here. We send it. Nice little send. Should we trade fair value gaps? What do you think about it? Is it valid and thrushy? Bro, that's like next level. Like what? Why did you write thrush and gap? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know about you liking your gaps to be filled, but I'm not for that, you know. We aim for gaps and stuff, but I don't know, man. Thrushy is next level, bro. That's just like nuts. Yeah, that's nuts. What is even thrushy? When you're 18, Bentley, I will teach you. We have kids here, man. You can't be writing that stuff. Cockroach blocks gaps. Man, we need Peter face reveal again, bro. Yesterday was legendary day. Peter face reveal. Legendary. How much percent of funded is good to request a payout? Depends on what funded, man. But if you're like on, like, let's say FTMO 5%ers that don't have like a drawdown limit, that when you withdraw you hit your you know, you basically have that as balance, then, you know, take out as you wish. 2%, 3%, just pull money from a prop firm, guys. Don't be scared. Pull. Like, if you have drawdown limit, pull. But if you need to have a buffer, then I would say at least give yourself like a 3% buffer. I mean, trustworthy. I personally don't use fair value gaps. They're just another form of price action, filling an imbalance in the market. You can see it as, you know, as long as it has data, man. I don't really hate it. I make a big joke about it. Yeah, I'm always joking about it, but it's just another concept, man. If it's something that you like to use and you have data, everything's about data. Like, I have my data, I can teach you everything on my data and tell you what works and what doesn't work. But you know, remember in trading, guys, the more variables you add, the more complex things become. Good old gap filling joke? Yeah, I mean, I definitely milk that joke. I milk that joke. Which we shouldn't really, I shouldn't really even say that, because I'm gonna now dig myself a hole saying that I milk that joke.
No, I got you. Bro,
All right, what, bro? I need to change subject fast. So, Nasdaq still lagged. Silver, I want to see what's going on with silver and all of this move, man. Silver a little bit sleeping, man. Silver a little bit sleeping. Guys, today, way on channel, we're gonna have a big stream today. We're developing something called the Battle of Traders. Today we're testing it, seeing how the whole system will work. But basically 3 live streamers or 3 traders on one stream, sending it. All signal bots paradise. Can you guys believe it? All of your dreams are answered.
I prayed for times like this.
Exactly. All your dreams are signal bots paradise. I want you guys to come full pressure, full margin, everything. You were saying someone pussied out? Yeah, Daniel pussied out. We were supposed to do 1 chip challenge. Whoever made the least profit has to eat this chip and suffer on stream. He's being a pussy though. But we're gonna convince. Today I'm going there to convince, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm going there to convince. Full margin, no SL, everything, man.
Where's Peter for this?
Yeah, Peter's ready, bro. From yesterday, he has his account ready. From yesterday, he's already loaded himself in the stream. On the stream, if you click the stream link, it says 1 viewer waiting. Who is it? Peter. He's there.
Lovely.
He's there. Took this Asian swing, more higher time frame, first time passing account on position, stupid cock block move. Let's see your swing, man. Sheesh, what's this from? A supply zone? You took this from supply zone? Swing position from supply? Alright, nice. As long as you didn't press random. What time? Oh, it's on a 5-minute. Okay. So now you have profits to blow, huh?
Yeah, I'm cool. Like, I'm going through, man.
All right, silver ranging, Mr. Oh, wait, is silver because my chart is Owanda? Ah, we almost got, look at that, guys. We almost got bamboozled here, guys. We almost got bamboozled. Isn't that dangerous? We almost got bamboozled. Have to be careful these days in the wild, wild west.
Bro, Harry, speaking of the Wild Wild West, right? Valentine's Day has to be one of the worst days in the year. I spent the whole day trading Sydney session. Who the fuck does that, bro? Who the fuck?
Traders, bro.
No,
they are different.
She was talking about some BS. I just hopped on TradingView.
Yeah, but that's more pain, though. That's more pain. Okay, DAX breaking my heart. Nasdaq's not. Nasdaq looks like it's trying, man. Nasdaq, anyone shorting Nasdaq? Ooh. I'm looking for buys above the highs. I don't know about you, but I guess, yeah, might. If it's Nasdaq wants to dump now, we make a lower high, lower low now. Right, 2 minutes for the London Open. Can the 1 hour close above? Oh, bit of a 1 hour here on futures. That's a little bit BS. Let's see how that looks on 30 minute. Oh, oh. What is that position? Oh, that was yesterday's position. Okay, I was thinking, fuck, when did I take this? That was yesterday's position. Okay. I was worried. I'm like, shit, man. When was I FOMOing in the charts? Full margin. We could use the wick to fill, though. Let's see what happens. Let's go back, see what we have here on gold. Gold is dumping down. Shitting the bed. Taking a big ass dump. We have mixed bias, yeah, so we can sell gold today. We can sell gold today. We can sell gold today, which is interesting. So let's see how that forms, because we can end up selling gold. The more I trade S5 and S1, I think if I master the rest, I'll need to write an article against ICT. Name it Block Rainbow Gaps article. I don't know. Yeah, S1, S5 are goated, man. What about silver? Silver's a bit sleepy, bro. It's a bit sleepy, man. Gold 30-minute S5. Let's see the 30-minute. Ooh, yeah, it is there, but look at the 5 is scary, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have this one here. We are lower of the range. See where we could put stop. How much is 60 pips stop here? We have 20 pips to here. Closed above this thing here. Break the high, get to here, see what happens. 5-minute thunderstorm, but no structure. I'd love, yeah, deep top wick would work here. I'd love to see this close bearish, next one close above or close below in our case. Then we can push the low of the range. Could work. That could work. So let's see how it forms. Nasdaq, what's happened in Nasdaq? Let me see Nasdaq. I have it here. Oh, 5-minute here in 3 minutes though. We have to wait 3 minutes at least. What's happened on DAX? Let's check DAX here. Where's my DAX? What I said I should have buy stopped the high, man. Fuck. I just saw this closing bearish. I'm like, where am I gonna put stops? I knew I should have buy stopped the high. 39. Actually, 39 was not bad. It was not bad if we measured it. We have the range, no? Look at the range. Afefi fun, man. I told you this would be the play, stupid DAX. But it was closing bearish before. I'm like, it's gonna be over. Price is gonna dump down here first. That's annoying. But we live to trade another DAX session. NQ here, trying to get above. Maybe we can get a same of a DAX move. Wick fill. We're not tapping anything on this 5. So 1 minute is saying now, creating structure, which is nice. 2 minutes for the 5 to close. Oh, whoa, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, whoa. Oh, what a cock block this one is as well. 1 minute close above, yeah, I think that's the only way in was this 1 minute. That's something I do in NY. Afe, man. What are you doing to me today, man? Last 1 minute, man. Fifan. We might have a chance. We might have a chance. Wait. We might have a chance. Oh, never mind. I thought it was gonna close weak 1 minute candle and then we buy the bottom wick like a pro, but we're closing strong and no. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You are very kind to me. See gold here now trying to break through the lows here. 5 minute candle, close bearish, no top wick. Thank you very much as well, gold. Very, very helpful. But it's okay. We can actually look for a little bit of a 1 minute retrace on gold. Not the best we want to see like this. We can see what we can do with that. Gold on broker actually tapped the 5 minute very close to the 5. So we need this top wick because this is where it gets dangerous. It can flip here 100%, then drive bullish. Yep, exactly. This is what we don't want to see. So that's why we need the top wick first. And now, how am I supposed to get in? Because we're super close to this support zone here, man. Wow. Tough scenario. Yeah, I think I have to wait for below at this point, guys, because we're just too close. Like, I have to... If I get in here, we don't have much things to protect us from the upside. I don't want to mess myself up like that. This might give us an opportunity now. If we can go down and make some structure, we're going to have a chance on NQ. So we keep an eye on that and then we see what happens. We are mixed bias, huh? 4 hour candle had the break of structure. We are coming closer from the 4 hour low. 30 minute candle did kind of close below here, but 1 hour candle is closing with a rejection wick. Okay. Okay. I was actually thinking of trying to buy back up here. But I was saying, oh, why don't we play opposite? We pushed down 3 candles. If the 5 minute then breaks structure up here, we could see a little bit of a pop. Still possible. We could play it aggressive because we're stuck both ways. We're stuck to downside limited range, upside limited range. So wouldn't it be better to buy from the bottom of the range, right? That's the psychology. We know in terms of probabilities, it's better to buy from the bottom of the range. Or we leave this range. So now we have 2 choices. It either respects the bottom of the range or we leave this range. Yeah, it's a lot of things to battle with here. NQ, what are you saying, man? You need to pull back now to give me an entry, huh? I'm warning you. Before you tap this 15, I need an entry. Is that clear? Up, up, up. Down you have to go, down. Not up. I literally say that and it starts going up. This could be a 1 minute entry, though. Aggressive one, though. Second 1 minute entry. How much would I be pushing? Oh, whoa, whoa, now it's pushing too much. Oh, it's not that bad. Let's see. Yeah, now it's gone. Not enough. Not enough to pay me. Too much volume here. Would have been great if it just gave me this stupid entry 5-minute close above here. Last second. Or the wick fill. Would have been beauty. Then we had the DAX idea to buy stop the high, right? That was a great idea. Look at that idea. I should have just left the buy stop there. I think that would have been a good one. Then I have to put stop loss below this low here, 45. I mean, at the time it looked scary, but look at the candle that came. You would have been slipped if you were left there? Yeah, possible I would have been slipped. It's possible for sure, but it was not directly at the open. The candle had to push up a little bit. We don't know till we would have been entered where I would have been entered. We can't say. But we're not right at, so I would assume I wouldn't be slipped too much. What did silver do in this? Yeah, silver a bit messy. What's GJ doing these days? Nice close above here, fill the wick. That one's a nice one.
Harry, what's the song called, bro?
Why you like it?
Straight up, bro. This is going on the White Girl Anthem playlist.
Delirious white girl music.
Beautiful. Sensational.
You're welcome. For your white girl music.
Bro, best of all time, bro.
I had this buy stop, but it didn't trigger me. Well, thanks for reminding me to place the buy stop. Very kind of you. Let's see, we can get something. Two minutes for this 5 to close. Maybe I can take a little bit of a bounce play. I don't like the 1 minute though. That is disgusting, the 1 minute. Put. I think the best was my buy stop, man. If it triggered, some people said it didn't for them. Nasdaq, well, I wanted my fake out. Wow, good job, man. This is great from nice gap. Today I actually got unlucky today, man. I was looking at Nasdaq. I planned this perfectly, and the freaking thing was not loading, so I didn't see the setup. It's like a 4 a.m. club song. This is how you practice big fish, little fish cardboard box, you know? Big fish, little fish cardboard box. Big fish, little fish. So your training for today. How to do big fish, little fish cardboard box. Better than what we're seeing here. What's this gap? This is just bullshit from Owanda. That's why I missed my trade. I would have had this banger of a trade today. I missed 2 gold trades because of toilet? No, toilet is not an excuse. Excuse is when the chart freaking doesn't load and you don't see the setup. What do we have above here? Clean. Boycott Owanda. Yeah, for real. Okay, I have one more shot here, one more scalp to play this little breakout here. Sometimes I wonder if the gaps you see on demo account are the same in real accounts. Is that whoa? Half fun.
I'll see you guys NY.
Peace.
Fair enough.
Take care. Huh?
Whoa. Hello. Don't do it like that, man. 1 minute candle.
Peter, bro, Peter.
Fuck, man. I told you we have this one last breakout here. Oh boy, did it break out. I mean, FIFA, man. What is this, man?
Yeah.
Fucking these kids.
Alright. You guys take care.
Alright. Peace, man.
Peace, bro. Bro, Peter, you could have let us know, bro. I know for a fact you knew that was gonna happen.
It's the song, man. Every time we play this song, there's like that big. Last time we played this song, we got that massive 1 minute candle. NK singing, huh? Mute him because we don't want to hear his orchestra.
No, I apologize.
It's okay. If you sang well, I'll keep you unmuted.
Hey, Harry.
Yo, man.
How's it going?
Good, bro. You?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm just wondering if you're streaming later. Shall I not stream later?
You can if you want with the boys. You can watch it with me. Up to you.
I don't mind. I mean, I guess it's up to everyone in chat.
Yeah.
And like, if people want to come and join you, which I suspect they probably will, then I won't bother.
Can I have both open? Can I have both open?
Yeah, true.
Run both because R1 is not like focused on just my screen only.
Okay. Right, man. I'll run it then.
Sweet,
No worries.
bro.
We'll try and watch you as well. Is it on the same channel as last time?
Yeah. But anyways, it won't matter because we're streaming from New York Open. We're not streaming NYC, so we'll probably be done by NYC.
Okay, cool. All right, man. All right, well, enjoy, bro, and good luck. Hope you win.
Cheers, man. Yeah, let's see what happens. NY Open.
Yeah.
I prefer NYSC, but again, trading with a bunch of wimps.
As long as you're not eating the biscuit, mate.
Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna shoot now. That was it.
Cheers, man.
See you guys later.
Take care. Yeah, I'm calling it. Messed me up. I'm gonna look for gold though. Gold will come a little bit later. I took yesterday we had a position come after stream, but gold is still valid here. Gold is still valid. I'm still looking for gold here, but we just need to wait a little bit, maybe 10-20 minutes. So I'm gonna chill with the guys in exclusive. If I take gold, guys, I'll give you guys on stream some source. Close below. 5-minute structure, ready to go. Simple as that for me, to be honest. So there's some source for you guys. And yeah, unlucky today with the buy stop. That would be the position. And then NASDAQ chart blue balling me, man. And not giving me, showing me that I closed above. That was my position for today. So that's a weird one, man. I've never had, like, wow. Can you believe that caused me not to take my trade today? It's nuts, actually. It's nuts. Like, that's a very rare occurrence, actually. So it doesn't feel too good, but hey, gold looks like it's breaking down, so let's see if we get something. And I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow on tomorrow's stream for some big pips, big wins. Today was a winning day. We would have won the trade if we didn't get messed up by those charts. So that's a weird one, man, but hey, when you trade every single day, you experience things every day, man. I can't believe I missed a trade because the chart didn't update. That's like nuts. But yeah, appreciate you all. Take care. Have a lovely rest of your day. Much love. Take care. Trade sharp. Speak to you soon. Peace. Leave a like. Peace.